at halftime. The Green Wave already back at the sideline. Pope John about to break the huddle as everybody is excited of getting to the varsity game at noon. So we're going to pick up second half action in just a couple of minutes. We're back here in Delbarton as the Green Wave lead at halftime, 13-0 over Pope John. Mike Formisano here calling today's game as the Lions will, I believe, receive to start off the second half. Let's go over the rosters real quick. And we're going alphabetical today. Number 86, Aiden Armiger. Number 9, Mark Baker. Number 50, Colin Bauman. Number 53, Carter Brash. 34 is Luke Broderick. 33, Anthony Buddykent. Nate Cappers, number 45, Vincenzo Ciliberti. 29, Dylan Cocaziello. 42, Jason Cofrancesco is number 55. Brian Cohan is number 26. Charlie Formisano, number 58. Jacob Jessamaria, 54. Joseph Guzman, number 24. Mark Hedgepeth, 35. Number 49 is William Harak. Matthew Johnson, number 70. Ryan Johnson, 27. Michael Kepler, number 59. Logan Kurzja, number 4. Alexander Porter, number 6. Christian Severinson, 19. Ryan Sapolsky, 28. Matthew Staub, number 32. Gabriel Valverde, number 2. Eric Weinstock, 12. And Camino Zlatek is number 57. The president of the Catholic Academy of Sussex County is Mr. Daniel O'Keefe. The principal of Pope John High School is Gene Emmering. The VP and chaplain is Father John Calabro. The athletic director is Brian McAleer. The athletic trainers, Gerard Graziano and Jordan Martin. Site manager, Ben Perez. And the head coach of the Pope John Lions freshman football team is Mike Stellatella, assisted by Ronnie Fox. And the head coach of the Pope John Lions varsity football is Dom Gaston. I'm Mike Formisano. We're here live at Delbarton Academy in Morristown, New Jersey. Second half action about to get set as Delbarton is set up at the 40-yard line for the kickoff. Number 24, Guzman. Number 12, Weinstock back to receive. Here's the boot. Shallow kick. It's going to be received at the 30. Here's Baker. Right up the middle, looking for the far hash. And is finally tackled at about the 37-yard line. And so Pope John will get to work. Here comes the offense for the Lions. Got number 50, Colin Bauman, heading out there with number 55, Jason Cofrancesco. Number 86, Aiden Armiger. Number 54, Jacob Jessamaria. Number 57, Camille Zlatek. Number 35, Mark Hedgepeth. You got Ryan Sapolsky, number 28, out there. And then you've got the quarterback, Alex Porter, with Eric Weinstock in the backfield. Logan Kurzja, number 4. Here we go. Porter with the pass to Weinstock to the near side. You got down to about the 39-yard line, so good pickup of a few yards. It'll be second and, let's say, 8 for Pope John. So good reception by Weinstock, tackled at about the 38. Just so you know, we do have a running clock here. This is no way, shape, or form stoppage on every play, or because if it was 15-minute quarters, which would only be 10 anyway at the freshman level, this game would go a lot longer. But again, freshman level, 10 minutes is definitely a running clock. Here's Porter rolling to his right. Fires for the sideline. Weinstock incomplete. Weinstock, the intended receiver, at the 44-yard line of Pope John there, and the ball goes into the Delbarton bench. So, third and long for Pope John. They have to get to the 47. Come on, boys. Porter back in the huddle. Lions will square off against Seton Hall next Saturday at 9 a.m. That'll be at Seton Hall Prep. And we'll be there for that game on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Same setup as this week. Porter, way down the field, has a man in Weinstock, and there he goes! Eric Weinstock into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions! Eric Weinstock. A 63-yard touchdown reception from Alex Porter. And the Lions back in this game. It's now 13-6. A fantastic pass by Porter. Beautiful spiral right into the waiting arms of Eric Weinstock. And he scampers the rest of the way into the end zone, weaving his way through the Delbarton defense. So now Porter back in the huddle. It looks like the Lions are going to go for 2 here. If you miss right here on the 2-point conversion, you can always tie the game if you get another touchdown with a point after kick. Here's Porter, takes a snap, it's low. Looks far side, has a man. Ryan Sapolsky into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. Oh, Pope John most definitely back in this contest. Your score in the third quarter, Delbarton 13, Pope John 8. And now the Lions will kick off to the green wave. Some primal screaming from the Pope John sideline. I love it. But you know, it's funny. We saw the girls get their first win in soccer yesterday. We didn't have the game, and I apologize for that. But we got the girls' field hockey win against Sparta on Tuesday. And it wouldn't be great for Pope John to get a first win in Freshmen against one of their rivals. And so we'll see what happens. It's 13-8 right now, Delbarton leading, but Pope John definitely with the momentum. Here's Severson, line drive kick. It's going to bounce, and it's going to go out of bounds just in front of the pylon. So a penalty against Pope John, and that'll set up Delbarton with good field position. Well, now Mike Stellatella and the coaching staff asks the Pope John defense to go to work and stop the green wave right here. It'll be 1st and 10 for the green wave at the 35-yard line.
Get ready, boys! Oh, RJ! Get stance, get ready!
1st and 10. Number 3 in the gun. Takes a snap, handoff. Right up the middle. Met there, tackled about the 40-yard line. Sapolsky in on the tackle. Also Dylan Cogaziello and Charlie Forbisano. Ball spotted at the 41. Pickup of 6 for Delbarton.
Come on, get ready, defense!
Again, 3 in the gun. 1 tailback behind him. Movement on the line. It's going to be a false start. That is going to push Delbarton back 5. So the ball now moves to the 36. 2nd and 9 for the green wave. Snap, handoff to 23. Burst to the near hash. Across the 45 to about the 46. Number 29, Vincenzo Ciliberti in on the tackle. And that is good enough for a Delbarton first down. So the green wave gets to the 46. They get another set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 46. Midway through the third quarter, Pope John back in this game on a 63-yard touchdown reception from Alex Porter to Eric Weinstock. 3 in the gun, takes the snap, drops back, rolls to his left. Number 43 on the far hash goes to the sideline, gets to about the 47 of Pope John. Short of the first, but a good pickup nonetheless. It's going to set up 2nd and 2 for the green wave. Next week, Saturday, 9 a.m., Pope John Freshmen, they will head to Seton Hall Prep to take on the Pirates. It's the same setup as this week. Freshmen at 9, and then the varsity at home against Seton Hall. We set up 2nd and 2. Quarterback in the gun. Handoff. Oh, almost tagged. Oh, he is brought down. Sapolsky. Ryan Sapolsky able to bring back down number 6. Stops him for a loss. The initial man through the line was Formisano. He had the hit on number 6, slowed him down, and then Sapolsky wraps him up, throws him down to the turf. Good work by both Formisano and Sapolsky. 3rd and about 4. We'll make it 3rd and 4. Snap, movement on the line. That was Broderick, number 34. And I think Cogaziello, 42. So that is going to give Delbarton a first down.
Watch the ball. Let's go.
Encroachment on the play. 1st and 10, Delbarton. Ball now down to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Clock running.
Yes.
Well said.
Watch the ball.
It is getting hot out here, so if you're going to go out to the varsity game, bring sunscreen. Quarterback, number 3, hands off the 43, cuts up the far hash. He's got room to run. Breaking through the secondary, finally tackled at about the 26-yard line. Number 24, Joseph Guzman with the tackle. That brings up 1st and 10 for Delbarton, just outside the red zone. Three minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Delbarton just outside the red zone at the 26-yard line. Snap, handoff to 23, up the far hash. Continues to run. Pope John trying to stop forward progress. Finally brought down by a host of Lions. At about the 18-yard line, it's going to bring up 2nd and short for Delbarton. Second and 1 from the 17. Quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. He'll throw it out to his tight end, number 44. Comes back out the middle. Flags down in the play. And 44 rumbling into the end zone. It's a touchdown, but let's wait and see what the flag is all about. It is a hold against Delbarton, so take the touchdown off the board. So wipe out the pass play, holding against Delbarton. And that'll move the ball outside the red zone. And it will be 2nd and long for the Green Wave. Spot the ball at the 27. 2nd and 11. Number 43 in motion. Quarterback number 3. He's got a tailback behind him. Handoff to 23, right up the gut. Down to about the 21-yard line. Cogaziello and then the tackle along with Sapolsky and Kurziger. Buddy Kant also going ahead and getting part of that tackle. So we are set up 3rd and 7 now from the 22-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
Delbarton has to get to the 16 for a first. Late 3rd quarter, about a minute to go. Green Wave getting their personnel out on the field. Number 3, snap, handoff to 23, near side. Evades one tackle, brought down by Buddy Kant at about the 21. Good stop by the Lions defense. That'll bring up 4th down. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter. We are through 3 here at Delbarton Academy in Morristown, New Jersey. of Pope John, most definitely back in this game. They've got a defensive stand to make here on 4th down when we come back. We'll start the 4th quarter and bring that to you right here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. 13-8 Delbarton when we come back for 4th quarter action. Right here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube.
Discovering something else.
Welcome back to Delbarton Academy in Morristown, New Jersey for 4th quarter action. In a lot of ways, this may be the game right here. Delbarton, 4th down. It looks like they're going to go for it. A Pope John stop will give them the ball back and a chance to take the lead in the 4th. Number 3 receiving instructions from the sideline. Delbarton in their white jerseys with green numbers and white pants going right to left. Pope John in their blue and gold with white pants going left to right. Here we go. Snap. He's going to throw. Down the middle. Intercepted! Logan Kersija! And Pope John gets the turnover. What an interception by Kersija! And Pope John now starts up on offense. An incredible lead by Kersija there to be able to see that pass come across the middle from number 3, the quarterback for Delbarton. And the Lions are in business. 1st and 10, Pope John.
Time this right with a long drive.
That's the thing. If you go ahead and get a long drive here and you are able to run down most of the clock, you walk out of here with a victory. So, Pope John, let's see what they can do. 1st and 10. It's a big growing up moment for this freshman football team right here. Here's the handoff to Weinstock. Up the middle, couple of yards. Maybe one. 2nd and 9. You wait, you go through the spring, you go through the summer, 7-on-7s, you go through training camp, and you see how much the younger kids learn and pick up as they go along. And they have moments throughout the year to show how much have they progressed. It's kind of like a progress report, right, in school? Same thing here. We see how much Pope John has progressed and picked up in this second half. Getting a touchdown to make it 13-8, well, that's a good sign. But now, can they complete the work? Porter drops back to pass, fires for the sideline. Incomplete. The ball deflected by the secondary of Delbarton, number 23, the intended receiver, number 26, Brian Cohan. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for Pope John. Now, if they have to punt here, that's fine. You send Delbarton back in their own territory, and then you get another defensive stand. You could do that. That's a possibility here. So they don't need to score on this drive, but they've got to get the ball back down into Delbarton territory. Oh, 5 points down, they're most definitely in the game. A touchdown would win it. 3rd and 9 for Pope John. Porter in the gun. Snap, drops back to pass, flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, fires downfield to Weinstock. Incomplete. Eric Weinstock had it in his hands and it slipped through. A tough break, but Pope John will get another chance. 4th and long, and they're going to have to punt. He would have been off. They may have caught him, but at the same time, he would have been in Delbarton territory. Well, it happens. Listen, it's a game of inches. Remember seeing Any Given Sunday, you know the speech. Couple inches one way or another. What are you going to do? 4th and long. Pope John not out of opportunities yet, though. Severinson back to punt. Here's the snap. Severinson, high snap. He corrals it. Good punt to about the 40. It's going to take a neutral bounce. Now Pope John bounce into Delbarton territory, and they'll down it at the 48. Okay. Well, Pope John's got to answer with defense now. So the Lions looking for a big stop. $7:40 remaining, 4th quarter. Actually, that ball landed short of the 50, so it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Pope John 46. Lions looking for the defense to stand up right here. Quarterback for Delbarton in the gun. Snap, handoff to number 6 up the far side. Brought down at about the 40. Good tackle by Dylan Cocaziello. Also Logan Kersgen on the tackle. That's going to bring up 2nd and 4 for Delbarton.
Get him, boys!
2nd and 4. Flag on the play. Offside against Pope John. 5-yard penalty, and that will give Delbarton a 1st down.
It is 13-8.
Ball at the 35. Snap, handoff to the near side, sweeping around the corner. Met there by Guzman, who flings him out of bounds. Good stop. That was actually 34, not 24. Luke Broderick. So the ball on the near hash at the 30. Quarterback in the shotgun. One man in the backfield, number 23. Handoff goes to him, to the near side. Wrapped up, brought out of bounds by Mark Baker. Also, Anthony Buddycans in on the tackle. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down for Delbarton. 1st and 10, just inside the red zone. Clock heading down to the midway portion of the 4th quarter. Delbarton looking for the touchdown, and it'll put this game away. Here's the snap. Number 3 hands off to 23, right up the middle. Slowed down by the Pope John line. Finally tackled there. Baker in on the tackle. Along with Cocaziello. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6 for Delbarton at the 15-yard line. Quarterback in the shotgun. Snap. Fake the handoff. Play action. Sacked in the backfield. What a sack for Pope John. Anthony Buddycant bringing down the quarterback in the backfield, and a whistle on the play. Timeout, Pope John, as they want to conserve as much time as possible. So they've knocked the Green Wave out of the red zone, and the ball set now at the 24. 3rd and long, the Green Wave have to get to the 10-yard line. We'll stay with you. Right after this game, head on up to Sparta, New Jersey with the rest of us as we will take in the Pope John Lions versus the Delbarton Green Wave. Big rivalry game at Pope John High School. That game will be brought to you by Super Football Conference Network. So go there to tune it in, not here. So we won't have any coverage. I'll be watching the game from the field. So, and then later on tonight, we will have coverage of the Junior Lions, the 11U, at 6 p.m. against the Edison Jets. And then under the lights at 7:30, the 13/14U Lions also taking on Edison. A great day of football here on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Monday, we'll be right back here, 4:30 p.m., as the Pope John Lions will take on the Delbarton Green Wave in JV football. That's 4:30 on Monday. Tuesday, 100 Warren Sussex tournament action. We're not sure where we're going yet. The boys will go to Phillipsburg, and the girls will head to 100 Central by way of their first-round victories yesterday. 3rd and long. Number 3, dropping back to pass. Fires to the tight end, number 44. Right up the middle. Looking for the near side. Wrapped up by tacklers. Out of bounds. Big tackle by Joseph Guzman, knocking the big tight end from Delbarton out of bounds at about the 20. That will bring up 4th down. So now, what does Delbarton do? Pope John's going to call another timeout as they want to slow things down, get the ball back, and get this one last chance. Now, you saw Porter hit Weinstock from 63 in the 3rd quarter for a touchdown. And then the pass to Weinstock was just about a yard too far. You know, I mean, he just wasn't there. What do you want, you know? It's very tough to coordinate those passes. So, but you know that Pope John can hit the big strike. Do they go for that immediately? Do they try and work down the clock? Little of it left. We'll wait and see. Do they get the ball back here? That's the big question. Next Saturday, 9 a.m., we're going to have coverage for you at Seton Hall Prep. The Pope John Lions freshman football team head to Seton Hall. Same setup as this week, where we go to Seton Hall for the 9 a.m. game, and then Pope John varsity take on the Seton Hall Prep Pirates at noon at Pope John High School. So now, a humongous 4th down. Delbarton at the 20. They've got to get to the 10. No, I'm sorry, it's at the 19 right now. They got to get to the 10. Here's the snap. Drops back to pass. Under pressure. Hands it off to 17. 17. Wrapped up at about the 15-yard line. Big tackle by Charlie Formisano. Stopping that run. And Pope John gets the ball back. What a great read by Formisano to bring down the running back there, number 17, and prevent him from getting a game-ending 1st down. So now the Lions, 1st and 10. Pope John in the huddle. Unaware of how much time is left. The referee's keeping the clock on the field, but Pope John has to go quickly. They need to go, go, go. Porter in the shotgun. Cohan to his left. I don't expect many running plays. Here's the snap. Porter back to pass. Flushed out to his left. He's going to keep it. He's going to run for the sideline, get out of bounds, stop the clock. So he gets to the 20. It's a gain of about 7. 2nd and 3 for the Lions. Time is short. Clock stopped as the Lions are out of bounds. Porter in the gun. Drops back to pass across the middle. Weinstock, and he had it in his hands and it was knocked loose by the Delbarton secondary. So 3rd down. Very easily, Delbarton could have got called for a pass interference there, but it was very close to when Weinstock had his hands on the ball. Receiver has every right to the ball until it touches him, and then the defensive back can hit him and knock it loose. And the referee saying it happened instantaneously. 3rd and 6 for Pope John. This is going to be the last drive of the game, I believe. Porter dropped the back. He rolls to his right, looking downfield. Incomplete. Over the head of Weinstock, missed him by about 5 yards. That's going to bring up 4th down for Pope John. So now the Lions up against it. Their last chance at victory today. Porter goes back in the huddle. Obviously, the Lions going for it. They need to get to the 24 to keep the drive alive. Ball spotted at the 18. 4th and 6. Porter, shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Under pressure, fires downfield. Incomplete. Number 2 for Delbarton got his hands on it, but it bounced off and hit the turf. And that is it. Delbarton is going to walk away from this game with a victory. They'll switch personnel, the defense heading back to the field, but Delbarton can pretty much just run out the clock from here. A valiant effort by Pope John. Coming into this game, falling behind early 13-0, having the wherewithal to come back into this contest. A 63-yard touchdown pass from Alex Porter to Eric Weinstock for a touchdown. And then the Lions pushing in the 4th, a couple of chances, just were not able to convert. Has there been the growth we were talking about earlier? Absolutely. Just may not be there yet, but the freshman football team looking as cohesive as we've seen all year. Here's the run up the middle, number 23, stopped there. Cocoziello in on the tackle. 2nd and long for Delbarton. And that is a timeout for Pope John. Pope John calling their 3rd and final timeout. We'll stay with you. Let's give you one more rundown of the schedule. Later on, after this, we're going to head back to Sparta. Pope John High School at noon today. They will host the Delbarton Green Wave varsity. That game is on Super Football Conference Network, so if you want to tune in, you can go there. Or you can meet us at Pope John High School for the match. At 6 p.m., the Junior Lions 11U squad take on Edison. That will be on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube, followed immediately by the 13-14U squad under the lights in Edison, New Jersey. And so that will be later on today. We'll be going until about 9 o'clock tonight. Football all day long. And then tomorrow we have the day off. Monday, 4:30 p.m., JV football right back here at this field against Delbarton. And we will bring it to you on Pope John Lions TV on YouTube. Tuesday, Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament action, boys and girls soccer. As Delbarton's quarterback number 3 takes a knee to wind down the clock. So we're not sure where we're going to go yet. The boys will head to Phillipsburg after their 3-1 win against South Hunterdon. And the girls, they get their first win of the year. Congratulations to them. And my apologies for not being able to be out to that game. It just had the boys and the girls at the same time, and it was a coin flip. So the girls defeating Warren Hills, the Blue Streaks, by a score of 2-0. And they will head to Hunterdon Central. Both 6-11 matchups, Pope John the 11 in both brackets. Haven't heard anything yet from field hockey and volleyball. Once we do, we'll try and set our schedule. And then next Saturday, Pope John Freshmen again on the road at 9 a.m. They will take on Seton Hall Prep. Quarterback takes a knee for Delbarton, and that should do it. An amazing effort in the second half by Pope John, but not enough to come back and defeat the Green Wave. Your final score from Delbarton Academy in Morristown. The Delbarton Green Wave hang on for a 13-8 victory against the Pope John Lions. And if you were watching the whole game, you saw immense growth from this Lions squad today. And it's setting up for a promising future. So, with the loss, Pope John falls to 0-4, but they take on Seton Hall next week, looking for their first win, and they will move on from there. Please join us at Pope John High School at noon for the Pope John Lions against the Delbarton Green Wave. That game will be covered on Super Football Conference. We will have for you at 6 p.m. tonight the Junior Lions 11U squad and then 13-14U against the Edison Jets. For everyone here at Delbarton Academy, this is Mike Formasano saying thanks for joining us. Final score, once again, The Delbarton Green Wave hang on to defeat, and it really was hanging on, to defeat the Pope John Lions 13-8. Have a great morning. We'll see you up at Sparta for Pope John football at noon. And then later on tonight for the Junior Lions. Take care. Have a good day. How you doing? Good. That was a great touchdown catch by Eric. 63 yards. Very impressive.